is gonna stop you. Before we get into the show today, I wanna share a little message with you. Today, I wanna introduce you to you. You might be saying, but Bonke, I know myself. But let's go back to the beginning. The Bible in Jeremiah 1 verse 5 says that I knew you before I formed you. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as a prophet to the nations. In Psalms 139 verse 6, the Bible says that you saw me before I was born. Who is this you that God is talking about? In your current state, there are two yous. The one you that God crafted and the other you that was formed by your current circumstances. If you have a clarity on the two yous, you will now have a deeper understanding that God in the Bible, every time he made a promise, was only speaking to the you that he crafted, not the you that was created by circumstances. Let's look at the following verses. No weapon that is formed against you will prosper. That is Isaiah 54 verse 17. Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. That is Hebrews 13 verse 5. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. That is Jeremiah 29 verse 11. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and to be given to you. That is James 1 verse 5. The Lord will open for you his good storehouse, and you shall lend to many nations, but you shall not borrow. The Lord will make you the head and not the tail, and you only will be above, and you will not be underneath. So you realize that every time God talked about you, he's not talking about the physical body, but he's talking about the you that is inside you. The you that resides within the power that is within you. So my question to you this morning is, do you know the you that God created before you were formed in your mother's womb? If your answer is no, then do not be surprised when Isaiah 54 verse 17 doesn't work in your life. Hebrews 13 verse 5 does not apply to a day to day. Jeremiah 29 verse 11, James 1 verse 5 don't materialize in your day. I'm sure that by now you understand that all those promises by God were directed to the you that he crafted, not the you that was created by your circumstances. So how can you be sure that you know that God formed the you that is within you? To be introduced to the you crafted by God, you need to be able to answer the following question. What will the world have lost if you were not formed? What is your purpose of being on earth? An answer to that question will introduce you to the you that God crafted before you were formed in your mother's womb. Again, I ask this morning, what will the world have lost if you were not formed? Welcome to the Power Within.